That's why I love dark sports so much, is because they're obviously like so family oriented. And I think like the three most important things in life is your happiness, your family, and just like being a good person, your morals. And I feel like dark sport shows all that.
All right, y'all, so I am here again with one of the biggest and most beautiful and most consistent and awesome people that I have ever seen on social media, Gabby Fortune.
Hi guys.
She is with Dark Sport. She is killing it, and she's a lot more humble than like to her for herself than like I think she should be. But you know, she's very humble and it's awesome. And basically, I just wanted to ask you, what is your why for what you do, for the influencing, the working out, and what is the one thing that gets you back to it when you forget what your why is?
I think in the beginning, when I first started working out, I was always an athlete and I always had drive, and I always feel like even when I was younger I had like this champion mindset and this champion mentality that my father kind of instilled in me. And I was always really competitive in everything I did. So when I took that over to fitness and bodybuilding, I would see results the harder I worked, and I just wanted more, and I wanted to always be better the next day. And then I would feel like now, this is talkable. I feel like now, after I had my daughter, I feel like
you're a mom. I
she's-
didn't
You're a
know
mama.
that.
I am a mom.
Wow, that just gave me a whole new level of
Yeah,
respect
I
for you.
have a 3-year-old daughter. Her name is Natalie.
Wow.
And I think now, you know, she's really my main purpose on why I push so hard.
It
And
should
and
be.
it
It
kind of
should
like
be.
sounds cliche, but
No,
it
it
really is
should
true.
be.
And I know like parents out there can relate to that statement, that your children are your sole purpose in life, and they are what motivate you, they are what push you, they are what makes you want to be better every single day. And I just want to be the best mom I can to her, honestly. She's all I think about. So.
It was awesome, honestly. I
Thank
did
you.
not know you were a mom.
Yeah,
My
I
level
am.
of respect for you just grew
I
so
am a
much
mom.
because you're raising your daughter, you're showing the example, you're showing her how a woman should hold herself to her standards, keep herself responsible, keep on
Yeah.
her grind, and everything that you do is literally just motivating, first of all, not even just her, but everyone that sees your content, that likes your stuff. And it's amazing because so many people that have children immediately they struggle, they don't keep going when it's the
Yeah.
hardest, and that's when they're hardest time. But for you not even just kept going. You
Yeah.
excelled.
I
You
feel like
excelled.
it's because I had such a great example myself. Like my mom and my dad, you know, my dad was in the Marine Corps, and my mom, she was in the Philippines, and she came to America and could even speak English. And they tried to make the best life they could for me and my brothers. And they were always just the sweetest, most hardworking people in the world. So I feel like I just want to be that for my daughter. I feel like it's just all about how you're raised. And I feel like in today's society, like, people are kind of losing touch of
Who they
morals
are, and their morals.
and just being good people just all around. So
It's honestly really crazy to me that you've said that, because my why, I may get emotional too because I do for this. My why has always been my mom.
yeah.
I was 15 and a half, and growing up it was a little hard with my step-pops and everything like that. Basically when I was 15 and a half, I started to work a full-time job and go to school, and I dropped out of school because I was sleeping in class every day. I was doing 2 full-time jobs, and I struggled so much, and it was just like I was always wondering, like, why am I doing this? What's going on? What's this? And my drive was that if I don't do this, because I started paying all the bills, you know what I mean? So like it's hard not to do your teenage years, it's hard not to do this. I had all that taken from me, but yeah, I wouldn't change it for the world, you know what I mean? Because every day I'm like thinking, if I lose this job, if I don't do it my 100%, if I stop, my mom won't have a roof over her head. I mean, I always take care of her. So like for you, it's your daughter, you know what I mean? And it's awesome that I can relate to you in like, it obviously different aspect, but it's still the same drive, and it's still the same meaning.
That's why I love dark sports so much, is because they're obviously like so family oriented. And I think like the three most important things in life is your happiness, your family, and just like being a good person, your morals. And I feel like dark sport shows all that. They represent that. And that's why people connect to dark sports so much. It's because everybody, the people that are going through like what me and you are going through and how they had to grow up, like they feel connected to the brand because it's just like, damn, you know, like that's how I grew up. That's all I had was my family and my happiness. So that's crazy. I have a lot of respect for you and like people like you.
After the show yesterday, I kind of like broke down a bit because my brother, he sent me a text saying that I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
It felt really good to know that I could make my family proud. So
yeah, that's amazing. It really. I think people have lost touch of just how important family is.
I could never. No, it's my life. You know what I mean? Like
that's what I try to preach to people, and I hope people can see that. Is that like at the end of the day, you only have yourself and your family. Like nothing else in the world matters.
I think one of the biggest misconceptions that a lot of people do have is that they're afraid to show weakness. They're afraid to show love because they're afraid that they're gonna get judged. And us being here, we're both getting emotional with this because this is a very sensitive subject for both of us. And I don't care to show my feelings now because I know it's just me and I've worked for what I have and and people that are in my life. But just remember that you can't forget who you are. You can't forget families first. Everything comes first, your health, everything about you, and you don't need anything that's not gonna progress you, your family, and your happiness. And she is one of the biggest examples of that I've actually met. And I'm actually really happy and proud that I met her today. Because at first, I'm not gonna lie, I saw her on Instagram, I was like, you know what, I was like, I'm gonna marry that woman one day. That's honestly that's what I told him too, but you know, like, it's like, obviously you see that on social media, that's what you say, but then you meet the person and you just find a whole new respect for them. And I just found a whole new level of respect for you.
Well, thank you.
And honestly, you're such an amazing person.
Thank you
to even
so
have
much.
do this video with me and take the time with me, because I know you're.
Of course.
Yeah, you took the most time out of anybody.
Exactly, and it's a very sensitive subject, so I really appreciate you.
I don't have anything better to do. I honestly feel like I'm just like I'm like everybody else. Like we're all here to have a good time, and I wouldn't be in the position I am today if it wasn't for anybody here. So you have to like show how grateful you are to people and that you're thankful for their support and their love. And this is the least I could do for people. I wish I could do way more for people. I wish I could put more content out for people. But I'm a mom, and not a lot of people do that and know that. So when everybody like comes up to me and says, "Oh, I wish you would post more. I wish you would do YouTube."
But no, like it's just
I wish I could too. I really wish I could too. But
you do what you can.
Yeah, I really do what I can.
But you see, people do say, "I wish you would post more," but that even though you can't, or you're just busy with your daughter and everything you do, it's like you still do post, and people still love and respect and blow those posts up.
Yeah,
so regardless or not whether you post a lot or not, even if you didn't post in a month, I know for a fact the people that are truly there for you and love your content will be there no matter what.
Oh yeah.
And that's one thing I learned, because I always worried about the likes. I was worried about this. I was worried about this, and like I forgot about why I started this, because for me it's motivating people to get out of that comfort zone, to not allow any barrier to stop you. And I've lost my why a lot of times. A lot of times I'll wake up and I'll be like, why am I doing this? Like, go back to a job. Go do this. Go do that. And then I get that message where it's just like, bro, you motivated me. You made me do this. You made me want to do this. Like, it's just like that right there. Immediately, boom. That's why I do it.
Yeah, my dad, he texts me sometimes, almost every day actually. And he'll like send me screenshots of like these girls saying that I motivate them and stuff, and like I'm getting goosebumps right now.
Go ahead, get emotional. I've been getting emotional. I don't get emotional.
Like my dad, he just wants me to be happy in life.
That's how my mom is.
Every single day, like he'll text me and tell me he's proud of me, and like that's all I've ever wanted to do for them, is just make them proud. It feels good. Like I love that I can do this for people and motivate people, and it just blows my mind that I'm even here today doing this. And
my brother sent me this message after the show. He put, "Bro, I am so proud of everything you have accomplished to this point, bro. You are, you're only going to get better and bigger to make me happy. You make me happy to call you my brother."
Yeah, and I think the most important thing to remember too, like when you read that, is that like you also have to be proud of yourself and like how far you've come, and be proud of all the work you've put in, and like let that motivate you when you lose your why. You know, just be proud of yourself and like.
This will be so like this is gonna be the first time anyone like in public will actually know this. So you had a daughter, right?
Yeah.
I went through a whole year and a half thinking I had a son.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I was talking to this girl. Things happened. She got pregnant. I didn't doubt it at all. I thought he was mine. I was there for the birth. I held the hand. I saw him grow up for a year, just to find out he wasn't mine.
Yeah.
And it just like it broke me mentally. You know what I mean?
No,
Like I have his tattoo right here, bro. I have a Virgo tattoo right here.
When it comes to like kids, I always just get really taken back.
I love kids, dude.
Because
they're our future.
They're your future. And last year, really nobody knows this either. We're both spilling the beans right now.
Shit.
Well, I respect that you're
last
willing
year,
to this,
I lost a daughter,
I'm so
and
sorry.
now I'm unable to have children at all. So I look at my daughter like she's
your miracle.
She's my miracle.
She is.
And that's why I push so hard, and nobody knows that. And it gives me goosebumps even thinking about it.
I just keep being more and more amazed.
Like like you see these kids, and you just want to be the best you can because you know that's what they're looking up to. You want to be the best for them. So
exactly, and
it's crazy.
it's like what I tell it's what I've been telling, like saying back and forth in these videos is that before anything, like before these sponsorships, before the money, before everything, we do what we do to motivate people, and that is what we're here for. We're here to motivate. We're here to drive. We're here to show people that you can do what you put your mind to it. Whether you're struggling with being a single, you're a single mom, right? How long have you been the whole?
No. Her dad is still present. Like her dad's a great dad. It was really hard for me to separate from him because I grew up with both my parents, and obviously family is really important to me. But now it's just like, I don't know. I never expected myself to be a single mom.
Well, you're fucking killing me.
And thank you.
You're fucking killing me.
That just gives me every more reason to work hard and to raise her right, because if I have to do it, then I have to do it. But
no one else
father,
can do it but their mom.
Yeah, her father's still in the picture. He's a great dad to her, and I couldn't be more blessed for that too. So
that's just awesome, and yeah, I don't really know what else I can say besides like this whole like literally just 10 minutes maybe in this whole thing. You just astounding me left and right, left and right, left and right, and I have.
It's those like little things that you don't have to put your whole life on social media.
No, you don't.
I think people should really let their work
show who they are.
Show who they are. I really do believe that.
And just like you literally took the time to like you even opened up for the first time on a lot of things.
Oh yeah,
like,
no, I don't do this. I don't do like talking. I don't like
Trust
sit down
me,
and talk to anybody.
I don't either. Like as you can see, like I was breaking down.
Yeah.
I don't like to like show that, but it is who we are. You know what I mean?
It is.
And I just want you guys to know that no matter what you're going through, no matter what the situation is, whether you're a single parent, you're growing a child, whether it's you're taking care of your family, always remember who you are, why you do what you do, and don't ever lose sight of that. Because once you lose sight of that, you lose sight of who you are, and everything else around you can crumble. So just take this video as that kind of as a lesson in that aspect. And like I said, Gabby Fortune, man, she's amazing. She's in every aspect, and especially after today, I see her as a whole new different aspect, different person.
Thank you.
And if you have to give one piece of advice to people that are doing what we are doing, motivating and trying to grow in any kind of fitness industry, social media, whatever, what would it be?
100% always be yourself and stick to your morals. Never let peer pressure or anybody tell you that you're in the wrong. Never let anybody tell you that you're not good enough. Always stay true to yourself and just believe what you want to believe in and do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy and chase your dreams solely for yourself, and whatever dreams that you're pursuing, they're gonna happen for you because you're doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for money, you're not doing it for clout, you're not doing it for anything but yourself. So that's what I would say, is just to be yourself and to put your happiness first. Don't let the money motivate you. Don't let nothing else in the world motivate you besides your own happiness.
And I can honestly say firsthand that I do experience that, because like I said before, it was about the likes, it was about this, it was about the money, it was about sponsors, but that's because I lost my why. And once I stopped thinking about that, and Tanner can vouch for this, I stopped thinking about it. I focused on me, I focused on my competition, I started putting out stuff that represents me, and everything just started coming along. Be yourself. Everything you want in life will come into existence. First of all, speak what you want into existence. Don't ever say, if I do this, if I do that. Say you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. Like for example, I'm telling you this right now, I'm gonna be part of dark sport in a year's time at the most. I'm gonna do it. Then you're gonna see me in stories, posts and stuff just right next year. So yeah, thank you honestly again.
No, of course.
So
Thank
much.
you guys. Thank you guys for taking your time to talk to me. I honestly don't feel like I'm that like important of interesting of a person to talk to, but I really do like appreciate you guys sitting down and talking to me.
But see, like how you just said you don't feel like you're
humility.
that much. You feel like you're not that much of an important of a person.
Ken was wondering where we're at.
Okay.
You just don't feel like you're that much important of a person, but yet you said that it's the little things. You know what I mean, you expose much about yourself. You don't have no idea how many people is going to inspire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, whether it's 1, 2, 100, 1,000, you inspired one person at least.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm happy. I'm blessed that I can do that, and I'm blessed that I have this platform that I can do that for people. It just, I know I really do feel like that's what I was put on this earth to do. Is just be a good person and show people how to be a good person.
Thank you again. I'm gonna take a hug.
No, of course. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
For your show.
I appreciate
and I'm
it.
excited to see all your new content and like your upcoming shows, and I'm rooting for you for real, like your family.
You already know.
You're a wolf.
Well,
That means a lot.
It is. You are. You really are. And like there's a special spirit in wolves, and like we connect that way. That's how we know.
That's right. Be a leader of the pack, and make sure you join a pack that's family, all right?
Yeah.
Always.